I hate YouTube. I absolutely I hate it. I can't stand it as a platform. It is so full of bugs. It's absolutely atrocious. Honest to God, if you had to pay for this product, you would demand your money back. You would want a full refund. But what are you going to do? Like I say to people, you don't have the ability to run a casino company. You also don't have the ability to make infrastructure and network like YouTube. So who's here now? Who's here watching me right now? Because we're back and I had to delete that live stream. And if this happens again and my live stream crashes again, then we're going to have to just make another live stream because I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting frustrated, folks. See these pictures behind me? One of them on the top is from when my old man came here, and the other one on the bottom is our wedding night. So I'm going to have to go give my mom's this link again because she's probably not seeing it because I don't think she subs to me. My mother doesn't subscribe me. I'm so sad. I'm so sad, my friends. I'm so sad. All right, guys, so we're back. Man, I'll tell you this right now, man. Welcome back from BC. Yeah, good job. I tried to do. Oh, Herbert is awesome. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate it. Look, here's the deal. 12th like, yeah. How come you got so many people and nobody likes your videos? Well, I guess it's because I'm not very popular. What can I tell you? And I don't even know what accent that is. But, anyways, so the last time we did a live stream, we did a big thing about Las Vegas and all the properties and everything like that. So we can talk about whatever you want to talk about, but yeah, keep up the good contact. I look forward to your blogs every day and your life screams get me through these tough times. Well, if you like my life screams, you're going to love my live streams. They're autocorrect there. Your voice to text did some interesting stuff, Chris. I like it. Pittsburgh's in his house. I wonder if this person's here. I'm gonna text them a message so they can know what's going on because I don't know what's going on at this point. And if somebody can tell me, let me know. So what I really need is I need a very good webcam. And I don't have one. So if anybody wants to loan me one until I can afford one, that would be great. Other than that, I'm kind of like I'm swimming in the abyss of using my cell phone, which is really not appropriate. It's not very good. Anyways, yeah, somebody sabotaged me. I know who it was. It was all those YouTube competitors that like to slam me and troll my comments. Sorry, folks, the park's closed. The moose outside should have told you you did a great John Candy impression. Oh, so that maybe that was John Candy. I don't know. I'm trying to sound Canadian. I don't do it anymore. Gotta love the auto text, the voice to text, the auto text. It's like the old joke that The Simpsons did years ago. For it said beat up Martin and it said eat up Martha. It was the Newton, and the Newton was an old device that Apple made that had a rudimentary handwriting to text. It was pretty interesting. What happened to Rick's Restorations? I think Rick's is still around. As far as I understand it, I should also text this other person that I know, who I know is in my original one, and let him know that I'm back right there. I'm texting people on WhatsApp who are watching me so they know that I'm not just disappeared, fell into the abyss. What? Cindy, what are you doing? You shouldn't have done that, Cindy. That's crazy. For the record, Cindy is on my Patreon. She was the person who did this. Hold on a sec. Oh my gosh! Seriously, man, I feel like I'm 1,000 years old. I'm gonna find something for Cindy now. Where is it? I know I can find it here somewhere. It's not in here. What I'm looking for is the gift box that Cindy gave me. And I know I was cleaning up in here, and it got put somewhere. And now, I'll be danged if I can't find it. Oh, here it is. It's underneath. So, if you guys didn't watch it, I did a video. That was insane. Okay, so this is what Cindy sent me in the mail to my P.O. box. And I did an unboxing of this on camera. I actually did a video like stuff you sent me, and that's incredible. Yeah. So like she does this awesome business here in town, and Cindy should put the name of her. I'll put the name in this. I can't believe you did that. She gave me chocolate. Like this was all packed up beautifully full of Golden Knights swag and stuff like that. Now I haven't had a chance to put this on my old car yet. This is the license plate cover she sent me, and the company is called Best Las Vegas Gifts, and I'm going to cover her name up on this business card. And hopefully you guys can. I'm going to cover her last name up, and hopefully you guys can see that. Best Las Vegas Gifts, and she's the owner, and she's been really cool to me, and I. Oh, I can't believe somebody did that. That's insane. She's already on the Patreon. She doesn't have to do anything else. Got a lot of goodies in here. I'm still going through them bit by bit. Thank you so much. Oh man, Princess Sage is here. Princess, come here. So we do have a cat sighting today. And if you guys don't know this, I messed my back up pretty bad before I started this live stream. I'm going to capture you. Yes, we are. Here we go. So thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it. We got baby Blue Eyes right here. Say hi. Yes, everybody. This is Princess Sage. So thank you guys so much. That was just a big surprise, and I can't believe you did that. Thank you, Cindy. That was amazing. Cool. Wow. Jeez Louise. Whew. So you guys got to go to the Best Las Vegas Gifts and give Cindy some business. And she has an Instagram account. And we're going to look that up right now. Best Las Vegas Gifts Instagram. She said that's where she gets most of her business. So I can't find it right now, but if Cindy wants to post it up, I can definitely look for it. No, I appreciate it. That's amazing. I can't believe that that happened. Okay. Oh boy. I don't know if I deserve that. I don't know. Lately, you know. Yeah. So bestlasvegasgifts.com. So let me copy this one here. Thank you, Benjamin. Appreciate it. So we're going to put that up here, paste that up here. Oh, of course, oh, there it is. Okay, it's a redirect, but that's okay. And I don't know how to pin comments to the top of my chat. So what I'll end up doing is bestlasvegasgifts.com. I'm going to put that as the pinned comment on this here. So we have to put https://www.bestlasvegasgifts.com. We pin that up, and that'll be in my comments. So when future alien civilizations go to this, they'll see that there. That was really cool. Elias, somebody just did this monster one-time donation of $100 super chat, and I'm just crazy. I'm just, I don't know. Thanks, guys. It's crazy. Kissy Cat asks if she's on Facebook. If she's on Facebook, you guys can go ahead and link that in. I don't want to spend my time typing stuff, so if you guys want to link it in, we can do that. Just us posted on casino reopenings. Is it better a renter of MGM or an owner? Are you talking about Signature? Depends, John, if you can afford the Signature Tower. They might be going for a discount right now. Yes, Wall Street Warlord, it mentions. That is really awesome. Thank you so much. Arlene says, do you think buffets will come back? If so, will they be the same? I think they'll come back and they'll be the same. The logistics behind changing the buffet substantially is just not there. They'd be too slow to go to and ridiculous. Ivy's here from Gotham City. She's hanging out with Bruce Wayne in the Bat Cave. No kittens, but 2 months ago got the world's meanest beagle, Charlie. He'll kick the skin right off your fingers. Well, I have some pretty gnarly looking arms because that cat messes me up on my hands. He bites and she scratches, and that's what she does. I have some more battle scars right there. But I play with her, and I don't want to clip her claws, and obviously you don't declaw your cats. That's just against the rules, no matter what. Yeah, that was crazy, Cindy. Thank you so much. Roseville, California is out here. Del Lamb asks what's happening with the Sphere. Well, as I mentioned, the Sphere has been shut down for construction-wise. They don't know when they'll restart it. Maybe the end of this year, maybe the beginning next year. Thank you guys for the likes and the loves. I have 140 watching. Woohoo! And thank you guys for all the subscriptions, and I hope that I don't screw up and start acting differently on camera, because I've been having that syndrome where people that have been watching me for a year and a bit are like, hey man, you changed. And I'm like, no, I'm just more comfortable on camera. Maybe that's it. Yes, you don't own cats, cats own you. In Soviet Russia, Cat owns you. You guys are too young to know who Yakov Smirnoff is, but you should go watch his Johnny Carson Tonight Show. And you're too young to know who Johnny Carson is. And so you just need to know that he's the guy that was good on the Tonight Show. Let's see here. Let's see what this deleted message was that my friend. Yeah. Yeah, so cats are interesting. They rule the roost, yes. Imagine the cleanup required. I'm from San Jose. I know the way. Pop music. Thousands of rooms just sitting empty. Yes, it's true. What is your day job, Ron asks. Well, funny you should ask, Ron. I sell advertising, digital, and I sell digital and print advertising from My Vegas magazine. It's the largest independently published magazine in all of Nevada. It goes out to 400,000 readers a year, and I don't have a day job right now because of that. No, I have a bunch of leads. We're doing some digital initiatives right now. We have an email list with 40,000 people on it. As a matter of fact, I got a bunch of stuff that the boss is working on to try to get us some business for just going digital. This is all the notes I've been writing. And I'm going to be trying to do websites. Maybe I can get some of his businesses that want to do websites, you know, 500, 750, or $1,000 for basic websites for businesses. It's that kind of stuff. And I mean, I'm a creative person, so I try to get better at crafting videos and movies and learning my Vegas. There's so much, not my Vegas, like learning about Vegas. There's so much stuff I don't even know about, you know? So, but the problem is my job was like that. Like I did the timeshare thing for 15, 16 years almost, well, 12 years, I don't know, a long time. And then I went and it was like, just like that. There's nothing, you know? So people don't have money right now. So we're trying to sell email blasts, which there's a lot of interest in. There's a 10-day minimum, runs from like, I can't remember the lowest price, up to $600, but you get your message out to 40,000 people a day for 10 days in a really positive and uplifting email. So Wall Street Warlord asks, how far away around the planet are your most distant watchers and viewers? I have people that watch me in the Philippines. There's people that watch me. Yeah, there's people in Asia that watch me. People in Australia. Ooh, George. Thank you, George. I appreciate it. Yeah, the wallflowers are my wife's handiwork. And her deal is Caroline's Paper Blooms. And we're going to try, through a friend that's helping us, get to the companies that get these kinds of things in the hands of big companies like Microsofts and BMWs of the world. So my wife can get some real jobs because these take hours and hours to make a single one. I mean, the one on the very top, if I can do this without hurting your eyes and jittering the camera, look at that thing right there. It's massive. It's a monster. So, you know, I want her to sell them, but, you know, nobody's going to pay $100 for a handmade paper flower. Thank you, George. I appreciate it. You know, and that's just the unfortunate thing. So, yeah, it's a weird economy right now. But possibly when, thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. Watching me since 400. When the economy opens back up, we hope it'll be a V. You know, so it's a possibility. Hey, Sugarbutt Williams is here. Thank you. That's a longtime viewer too. Ivy's got to go. Good night, Ivy. Thank you for watching for a little bit. It's either going to be like down and then up, or it could be what it did before, which is a gradual climb and then a rocket ship. And we're not going to talk politics on the channel because I had a bunch of people last week try to go onto all my social media accounts and try to, I don't know what they were doing, trying to destroy me. I will dox you. Yeah, go ahead and dox me. You're not going to find much. Bad credit and a rental in Las Vegas until I fix things, which I'm doing. Good night from Whittier, California. A lot of dumb people, even with social distancing. This is true. Hey, Victor is here. Hi, Victor. How you doing, my man? One of my original old school viewers. Evan's one of my original old school viewers. Millions of people won't have jobs. This is true. Office toilet paper flour. Yeah, maybe, huh? Steve, how are the rooms going to get priced come fall? I see a $74 resort fee posted at Aria for... Are you sure it's a $74 resort fee? That seems extremely ridiculous. I would imagine that's an accounting error in the computer, but maybe, I don't know. A few financial services rank Vegas's fourth worst recovery location after the shutdowns end. I've seen us ranked as the #1 worst, but I will tell you, it could be a lot different than what you think. The geniuses that control Wall Street, the massive financial companies, the massive money makers, the deal makers, the overlords that control all of us, those people don't want this money train to end. You think they're going to allow that to happen? They're going to put pressure on those hotels and those properties to fix things really, really fast. Vegas isn't coming back quickly. I wish Emily had a crystal ball, and I wish I did too. I'm going to predict they come back faster than you think, Emily. Have you met a lot of your fans and viewers when they visit Las Vegas? I used to tell people, hey, here's where I am. You can text me. I'm right on the corner of Harmon across from the Marriott. And I would meet anybody who wanted to come up to me, which was kind of weird sometimes. So I met people right in this chat personally, which is really cool. And I like to meet people. Now, if I ever get big enough, maybe I'll do like a meetup where I say if you're going to be here at this time, I'm going to be there. I was thinking of renting a venue. I don't know, but then you'd have to charge people, and then people would get mad because you were trying to charge them. But hey, food and drink ain't free. You know what? Everything's pay for play, my friends, and I'm not having you pay to meet me. I'm having you pay for the venue. But these YouTubers, they do slot pools and they do this and they do that. And there's other guys. The one guy from Canada. He's got really good deals with restaurants, so he eats for free everywhere. I'd rather just do my own thing and tell the truth and not have to sugarcoat things and kowtow. So if you get money from somebody, then all of a sudden you can't say anything negative about them, even if they do dumb things. Look at what happened with China and the NBA. Anybody in the NBA speaks up, they're done. China threatens everything because they get money, and money makes the world go around, but it also makes people's perspectives of how to properly present yourself in an unbiased manner just makes it go away. Nashville's in the house. Jeff Warden's here. No city is recovering quickly. This isn't a slam on Vegas. Oh no, it's not, Emily. I think you're great. I just think it's going to be faster than people think it'll be. What will happen to the new Raiders Stadium? I think that they'll be playing football in it. We might have less people at the games. They might be sitting further apart, but I think it'll happen. Vegas will be where the USA will come to celebrate after their return to their freedom. There's no more free place than Las Vegas in this city. The guy from Canada just wishes he was in Vegas, he says. That could be true. That could be true. I am in Vegas, and I am from Canada. I guess I get the best of both worlds right there. Johnny Yuma, David Delphine said something. Okay. You never did sugarcoat things. I try not to, Ditch. I agree with Emily. People will not have a discretionary income right away. This is true. However, have you ever met poor parents that managed to pull it out at Christmas? My parents never had discretionary income for about 363 days of the year. But those 2 days, birthdays and Christmas, they had the discretionary income. People find a way to go on vacation, especially to Vegas. From what I'm hearing from my advisor, the person in my credits after the Patreon, they are doing deals to get people to come back to Las Vegas. They will be better than you think. I just received an email from Sahara that May to the end of the year no resort fees. Well, there you go. They're training our consumerisms. So, does Gaming Commission have to inspect every casino before reopening? No, no. That's gaming has got nothing to do with the resort properties and the rooms. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but no, the gaming has to do with making sure that the machines are running properly, the tables are running properly, the accounting is running properly. Hey man, I was born in Calgary, raised in Marlborough Park. JCC was raised where I lived for a long time. JCC, I lived right on the corner of 36th Street Southeast and Memorial Drive. And if I walked half a block, I'd be at the Petro Canada, and if I walked another half a block, I'd be at the Walmart store at the Marlborough Mall. There you go. Bing, bing, bing. Red Rock Resorts is probably in the worst position. Well, why would Station Casinos be in the worst position? I'm not sure. So I think Red Rock is Station, right? Tell me why. Emily prefers Laughlin, but in Las Vegas has great memories, and if it turns to pre-2006 type business models, I'd gladly spend time there. Emily, it could happen. Well, we'll see. Madigan Drive, I guarantee you, my friend, I've walked on your street before. So, what's tracking device? No, I think you guys... Okay, I love all you guys for your ideas. And I think it's fair that we're all exploring ideas about what's going to happen with CV and all that stuff. But I think it's really important that we remember that there's people in the world that are working hard to fix it. And I just know a few things about things. And so, what I will tell you is that the bigger chance is that we have tests for antibodies. And then the bigger hope is that people that have antibodies can go back to work. And those that don't have to wait for a vaccine. It's tough, you know what I mean? Red Rock's balance sheet is terrible, and their $780 million debt offering to fund the build out for Chaos was a flop, even before the beer virus. Yes, I mean, they're in a bad position, but right now everybody's in a bad position. They might sell the Palms. I mean, I'm sure Tim Ferretta or whatever his name is, but they're not in a good position either. But, they'll make money happen. They always do. I usually go in April to Reno for a week and in November go to Vegas. Cool. I got a blurb on my phone earlier that some people will be able to go to work before the 30th, but they will need to have their temps taken 2 days and they might wear a mask. Okay, so Cindy is telling us something about the casino industry, so she knows things. So just listen to Cindy, she knows stuff. Have you looked into event? Okay. Yeah, Event 201. I'm not a conspiracy channel. I'm not saying it's a conspiracy. I'm just saying that I'm not going to go there, my friends. JCC, I lived off of Mannequin Drive. Everybody's from my neighborhood in Calgary. That's pretty awesome. The homeless are in good condition. The buffet should give us a deal. That would be great. Okay. Hey, have you looked into Formula 409? The Comedic Truth is living up to their channel name. You guys might want to click on that channel. They sound like they have a sharp wit about them. I like Formula 409. It cleans my grout real good. Have you ever done takeout from any eatery on or near the strip? We do takeout from a lot of different places. We used to go over to do takeout from Pearl Walk to go. We used to go out to Kung Fu Plaza, lots of different places. Um, okay, and let's see here. I've never seen this person before, so I'm just going to hide them. Sorry, guys. I don't want. If it was a person that was on my channel over and over again, I might let them talk like that, but I just think they're in here to raise a bit of kerfuffle. That's a very Canadian term. Cindy's best gifts. Okay, motels and smaller hotels should immediately make improvements in the rooms, better amenities. The public will pay reasonable rate increases. So, Jeffrey, I might make a follow up video on things that'll change Vegas, but from what I'm hearing from my confidential type of source, those hotels are going to be kind of doomed when it comes to the new era of Las Vegas. They're not going to be able to disinfect, they're not going to be able to live up to getting any kind of money with what the casinos, what the Wall Street people want to give. So I don't see Travelodge Motel 6 being very popular destinations for anybody. I just don't think it's going to happen. Fremont Street is hurting. I wish the experience was up and running downtown. It's very special. I used to have breakfast with the fam at Vegas Club. Yep, Vegas Club is gone. Angelo Summer is here. Hello. I hope people will appreciate more people whose jobs were taken for granted, like store employees and garbage collectors. Hey, look, there's that guy Mike Rowe. Mike Rowe is great. Not Low. That's the guy from Tiger King. He's not great. But Mike Rowe is the Dirty Jobs guy, and him and John Ratzenberger, who played the mailman from Cheers, they're all about jobs that you can do. I have a tickly nose. Don't say anything. They're all about doing like service industry, what do they call those trades jobs? Learn how to fix pipes because you can make a lot of money. Because if your pipe breaks at 2 in the morning and you have water shooting everywhere, you'll pay any amount to get it fixed. So these are all good things, right? So yeah, absolutely, exactly. Funny story. Funny story. So here's the deal. When I was going to Forest Lawn High School in Forest Lawn, Calgary, Alberta, Canada, not Forest Lawn, California. And there's a whole thing, I can make a whole channel about weird, stupid Canadian trivia that nobody cares about. But I grew up in Forest Lawn High School. So I was always in the top half of the class. You got this half and this half. I was here, and I was actually more like here in the version of here. Whatever. And I remember one day they separated people into two different halves, and this half had to go into this room, and this half stayed in this room. Um, so what they were really doing was there was a school on the other side. It was actually, no, it was junior high school. It was middle school in America. We call it junior high school. So there was another school called Jack James, I think it was, and they were trying to get the kids who weren't smart to go to the trade school, so they'd learn things like auto shop and different trades. And for the rest of us, we were supposed to pick like, what would you like to explore? Ooh, would you like to explore social studies or humanities? And it's like, man, how many kids got fooled and conned into getting degrees that they couldn't do anything with? And I'm not insulting you if you have like a political sciences degree, because maybe you go on to be one of the great leaders of the world, and that's a good thing. But so many of those people are convinced that they need to go to higher levels of education in order to. My people are bailing on this. They don't care about this story because I'm losing people. But they're so convinced that they need to get this higher level of education. It's like some badge of honor for them. It's just ridiculous. And I got 180 people watching and 53 likes, so I'm just going to sit here and do nothing now. 53 likes. Man, I suck. I have 2 dislikes. Can I get some more likes, please? Steven, when did you create your channel? Alfonso asks. Originally, I think I created this channel back in 2014. I've told this story before. The channel was called 4K Vegas or something like that, or Vegas in 4K. I got this phone, Galaxy Note 4, and it did 4K video. So I said, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a 4K video channel. Joke's on me, nobody could view 4K video on any screen. 4K TVs were worth 10 grand at the time. I sat on the channel and I started working on it properly in January of 2019. And now here we are on a live stream. Comedic Truth says the most useful class he ever took was typing. You know, being able to do touch typing is actually an important tool. I know how to type. It's good. Isn't it like the day the governor ends the shutdown, the doors will open? Emily, I think so. I really do. I'm a teacher and I think trade school is amazing. Yeah, see, it is amazing. My little cousin goes to trade school in Mass, same as the one as Emeril Lagasse went to. Is that where they teach people to go, bam? We saw Emeril Lagasse when he was opening a restaurant over at the Palazzo. It was like, he was like way over on the other side. He wasn't screaming bam either. Yeah, I feel bad for younger people who are burdened with lots of college debt. I'm telling you right now, there's a channel out there called Valuetainment. You gotta look this guy up. He is awesome. Valuetainment talks about how college, university, lots of versions of that, completely being displaced by online learning and people who are growing skills. And it's just ridiculous, because the thing about it is, if you can code and you can make an idea and you can make an app, you can sell that app. Mark Zuckerberg made an app for doing a simple thing on his iPod out of his music library, and he didn't sell it. And then the music companies copied his app because they asked him for it and he didn't give it to him. He learned his lesson, and now the guy is one of the richest people in the world. Possibly, I don't know what you think about Mark Zuckerberg. I'll let you talk in the comments about that. Stephen, I believe resorts will be fearful of liability and will triple sure they reopen. It may not be right away. Emily, I will tell you this right now. From what I understand, you don't have to believe me, because apparently I'm just a crackpot who's way too overconfident and I'm a narcissistic egomaniac, according to somebody who was talking to me today. That hurt. I cut like a knife because it was one of my original subscribers when I had less than 100 people. Anyways, I'm telling you right now, the resorts are going to triple down on safety. By the time it all opens back up, everything is going to be so much better. Sean, don't say words that are anti-Semitic, bro. I can see your comment right there. I'm not going to, yeah, dude, no, we're not doing that. Sean, you want to comment in here? You're not, okay? Don't say those things, man. I got friends in this stream that are Jewish people, and they're super nice, and they have done nothing but God lovely things for me. You have no idea, okay? Okay. So guys, here's the thing. You can comment. You can say all sorts of things. I don't care what you say, but you better not get anti-Semitic. By the way, my family probably comes from one of those cities that were founded after World War One, where Jewish people were protected. I'm not Jewish, but I don't want to hear that crap, because it's very hurtful to people, man. You don't do that. I'm Jewish. If he has a problem, I'd be glad to talk to him about it. Oh man, I bet you the comedic truth is like this jacked up guy with like, he's got like the yarmulke. He's like Ben Shapiro but jacked. Just kidding, comedic truth. That would be pretty awesome though. October 1st, 2022 is when Vegas will have its grand opening, but of course there will be a soft opening weeks. So you think it's going to take 2.5 years to open Vegas? Noah says. That's insane. Sean, I told you, my friend, I just don't want to see it, man. There's other channels you can do that. There's other platforms, just not here on my channel, man. You're always welcome to come and chat, Sean. I'm talking to Sean Holm right now. I love that you're here. I want you to be part of this, but I don't want to see that stuff. And if you're cool with that, I'm cool with you. We just move on and never talk about it ever again, okay? That's why I conceal carry here in Vegas, because you never know. Yes. Thanks for the stream. What would you do if your channel blew up to 100K? Scott, I would wake up in the morning and I would get on my phone and I would see what the Vegas news was. And then I would get on my camera and I'd go, today in the Vegas news, and I'd make another video. Because, it is what it is. All right, so if not, it'd be total devastation for the city. I'm Jewish too. Just finished Seder. Happy Passover to all the other Jewish folks. Cool. Yes, happy Passover and happy, what was it? Palm Sunday? It was Palm Sunday, my friends. Ha ha ha. Okay, service industry is important to keep everything going. Thanks for all that you do in the service industry. I agree. Will Circa open on schedule? Don't see why not. Kissy Cat, I think so. Clark County. Okay, guys, we're going to be good here. I'm not blocking anybody if they don't do it again. Then we're good. We're not going to talk about that. How's Vegas going to handle all the health problems that they cannot see, Dell? Well, as I mentioned in my video, the one that says this changes everything, there's an opportunity for Vegas to really pull itself up by the bootstraps. You can't pull yourself up by the bootstraps. It's physically impossible. That was a funny joke. I don't care what side of the political fence you sit on. That lady is awesome, and I'm jealous of her 7 million followers. Either way, they're going to pull themselves up, and they're going to have doctors on staff. They're going to have more thermometers for temperature scans on staff. They're going to have more ways to be able to get in front of things before they get to be a problem. I think it's going to be okay. I hope that Las Vegas opens back up in June. Me too. I hope it opens up in May, actually. I heard that the air quality is slowly improving in Vegas. Is that true? Scott, I'm not really sure. We have never had very bad air quality ever. The only time we really have bad air quality is when there's forest fires in California. Generally, it's okay, but I think I've heard that air quality around the world is improving because we have no cars, no industry, and no anything. Yes, that's right, my friends. It's getting better out there for breathing, but it's getting harder to breathe when you have to pay your bills. All right. When will Silverton Buffet open again? I need their lobster all-you-can-eat buffet. Hey, McLovin, I have to post it up on my Patreon, but I actually got chased out of the parking lot by a security guard today that just roamed around me in a circle for a while as I was trying to film a video. So instead of filming that video, I opened up my camera and I filmed a video for Patreon only talking about security guards and all the crazy stuff and stories that I had heard and experiences I had had. And so the Silverton can jump into Bellagio Lake for that. But I don't know. I imagine they're going to open up that buffet as soon as possible, as soon as we get the go-ahead to open. Do you think they'll loosen up slots when the casino's open? No, I don't think so. I mean, maybe, but not really. Welcome to the second wave of blank if they open in June. I don't know, Brother B, and I'm not saying this sarcastically to be mean, but if you have that crystal ball, let's pool our money and buy a bunch of lottery tickets, and then we'll just be rich. We don't need that. It's tough to say. I hope to visit LV in the summer. Hopefully the borders and resorts will be open by then. Red Pill Gary, where are you at? Where you got to worry about borders? Gary, shout me out. Tell me where you're at. Motocross, those are cool flowers. My wife did those flowers. She made them all by hand. They're available for sale. Each the biggest one on top comes to you with shipping included for $5,000. I know, I just broke the live stream. Anyways, the Breeze Life. Oh, I hope to visit LV. Okay, yeah, so he says, the Southern California Vegas goes 3 things better than anywhere else in the world. Gambling, golf, and Buffett's. Yes, Warren Buffett is very big in Las Vegas. Going in May, can't hardly wait. How is Carrot Top? I'm sure he's resting well with his dogs. I heard he's a really nice person, and he has a big affinity for rescue dogs and stuff, so I've never seen the show, but I heard he's really nice. How is the southwest part of town in the Enterprise area? I hear it's nice. I mean, Enterprise is where the Silverton is. There's a lot of open land down there, but I hear it's nice down there. Canada. Oh, Gary's in Canada. They shut down no essential travel to the U.S. Slancher, it's just water. I heard that. Las Vegas has to readjust several times. It's always landed on its feet due to the tremendous dedication of the citizens there. I agree with you. I miss sitting at the lounge on top of the Strat Tower and watching the sunset. Yep. What part of Vegas Strip will be absolutely gone after this situation? Anna asks, well, it's possible that, some of the smaller hotels, like the travel lodges and stuff, just can't survive. That's a possibility. I could see that happening. Other than that, I don't know that any of it will really go away. Hawaiian Marketplace was already sold, so that'll probably sit blank, so that won't be that development. Does she have a website for the flowers? It's carolinespaperblooms.com, or you can just contact me if you want anything. I can send you pictures. She had a Facebook page. We put it on ice for a while. Carolinespaperblooms.com, but she does everything handmade, handcrafted. So it takes her a lot of time to do those flowers from start to finish. I would bet the additional. Wait, hold on. I missed some comments. Ugh, it gets harder as more people come in. 808 gives me one of those Mahalo, Kauahu. I don't know what that is, but I know it's Hawaiian, yo. Them Resort is nice, Johnny says. Yep, it will be one addition when opening casinos. It would be thermal imaging cameras to screen patrons for temperatures. That could be a case, but then again, it's not a fail-safe, right? But it's a good point. Good point. Are they still working on building? Yes, they're building lots of things. Do you think a temporary ban on smoking inside the casinos will be one thing? No. I don't think that'll ever happen. There's too much money behind the smoking industry and casinos, and I think you would alienate a lot of people. And one casino would say, we're going to go smoke, we're going to go smoke, and everybody would go to that casino because they would fight it. They would fight it and fight it and fight it. You nice person, but gotta go see you tomorrow. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Louisiana is. Thank you so much, David, for being here. Louisiana is using the purge siren at curfew time. Oof. I don't. What's the purge siren? That sounds nasty. I don't even want to hear about it. Did I miss something on the news? The virus is in full swing, and with no cure in sight, it'll continue to cause mayhem. I just don't get the notion that it's okay to flood Vegas with people right now. Well, brother, here's the deal, man. These models they have, they say that this area is going to get better and this area is going to get better, like California. California has as many people as Canada, but it should have a lot more cases. So they don't know right now. That's a wait and see day by day thing, I guess. At 76, I seen the strip when there was large empty spaces between the hotels and casino. There's a lot more motels. There were stores on Fremont Street between the casinos. Yep, I remember in the 90s coming here, there was a lot of that stuff too. Is the completion of Resorts World in question due to financial impacts of coronavirus? Nope. Resorts World looks topped out. It's in my video that I'm editing. I am editing a complicated video about the Vegas Strip. It's going to take me like 30 hours to do. It's going to be epic. I'll premiere it on my Patreon, then I'll put it on YouTube for you guys to watch for free. What's my favorite cartoon character? Huh. My favorite cartoon character. It's got to be Eric Cartman. I don't know. There's so much to that character. It's ridiculous. Silver City was non-smoking in the 90s. Didn't last. Yeah, Silver City. It's gone now. Now it's Silver City Plaza. Hope everyone stays safe and healthy. Thank you, Carol Joy Wolf. Red Pill says, I hope they lower resort fees after this to bring people back. Zorn is here. What's up, Zorn76? I don't know if Zorn goes by different names in other places, but if you're on Facebook, thanks for being with me. Zorn has been with me for a while. He's one of those lucky people that's still working out there, so he's a cool guy. He's always nice. Will Prim ever open again? Yeah, sure. Whenever they lift the ban. I know Prim will be there. Oh, my back is killing me. How's more doctors going to help if a person with the virus walks around the strip passing by 100 people? Will everyone need to wear a mask? Will there be temperature monitors along the strip? Dal asks. Well, the thing is, we can mitigate the spread by staying inside and shutting down our entire economy, but then experts, and not just the president, are asking whether the cure is worse than the virus itself. How long can we go on like this? I don't know. If people take the risk to come here and they sign waivers and disclaimers, but we don't want to have another outbreak. I know it's tough, Dell. You ask a really loaded question that we could probably do an hour-long talk about. I'd love to do a discussion with somebody on a live stream someday about this kind of stuff. Like, how would Vegas react if it was the epicenter of a new thing of this? It would be terrible. I agree. What is your all-time favorite concert you have ever attended? Um, Honestly, David Bowie was great to go to. I saw the Bare Naked Ladies in Canada. I saw Engelbert. with my wife last November. That was a great concert, believe it or not. It was really good. Vern says, "What's with you and the Iron Sheik?" Okay, so Vern's gonna go bye bye. This is something that people do on various chats to try to rile people up. The Iron Sheik is a giant YouTube channel, and so it's just a little spam thing that they're doing. I now live in Bainbridge Island, Washington, across from Seattle. Cool, Nikki. Dr. Fauci stated that a downturn has begun in many areas, including New York, but that there are some various situations. It is very serious. Outstanding take earlier on how casinos can win customers back. Thank you, Zorn. I appreciate it. Vern Norton is still chatting, but you've been muted because I'm not going to buy into your claptrap. Beer Park is my favorite. Great view. I miss the fountains that used to be at the beer park. They would turn them green on St. Patrick's Day, but hey, I'm glad you're enjoying the beer park. It is cool to go and sit up and kind of look down the Bellagio fountains. I will give it that. Have you looked into the government's projections? It should be good in May. Yes, Chris, to answer your question directly, they say that it'll be okay, and not okay, but it'll be peaking April 20th, and then they roll that back to April 18th, and it might keep rolling back. It really depends. Oh, D, that's so cool. Can't wait for the Vegas video, Stephen D says. Wow, that is so cool, D. I appreciate it. Hey, D, if you want to drop me your email, I will type my email here in the box. Send me an email, and what I'll do is I'll give you access for that the same day that I make it private for my Patreon people. So if you want to, email me right there, D. That's very nice of you. And I will be sure, make sure that you say I am D. I can't wait for the video. And I will send you that link before it's on YouTube. So Patreon will get it, but then you'll get it that same day. We got this Cole Christensen person who wants to spam, so now you're gone. Oh man, this person is a rat. Put user in timeout. Now you can't say anything to me. What if all the Cirque performers get fat? That's hilarious. I mean, they are all professional athletes. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Thank you so much, Jeffrey, for putting that person on timeout. I appreciate it. No worries. I'm your patron. Jeez. Cindy's a patron, and you're a patron, and you guys are like her super heroines to me today. So Wonder Woman ain't got nothing on you guys. Thank you so much. That's cool, D. I'm sorry if I didn't recognize your name. You might be called something different there. I don't know. I try my best to be good on the Patreon. Oh, Los702, thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. Oh, that was so nice. Say thank you to Mr. 702. Hey, Mr. 702, the $10 is good enough. Why don't you drop me an email, and you can also get that link. Okay, guys? So, Los702, I'll type it in one more time for you here. And you can send me, let me know that that was you. And then you can also get that early when I'm done. It'll be a few days, okay, guys? It'll be a few days. All right? Thank you guys so much. Oh, wait, I typed it wrong. It's not that. It's info@vegas4freenow.com. There's no P in there, obviously. Okay. That's cool. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for all your help. I appreciate it. It helps feed the cats. I don't have a mask. I use a bandana or shirt to cover my face. Johnny says, so here's what I use. Oh, I ruined my lower back right before this video. Like literally when I was clicking go, I sneezed really hard. And because I'm ripping bamboo out of my front, got terrible hair. I bought this at the dollar store. So it's like this thing that I think women are going to use on their hair. But I just do like one of these deals here. And then I put my glasses on top of it. And it's not bad. See, like that? You know, it doesn't really cover down there, but that's okay. You can always put your collar up like that. So it's better than nothing, right? These are not N95 masks. At least the guy that sold this to me to $1,000 told me it was an N95 mask. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd pay extra to see a fat Cirque show, he says. That would be pretty rockin', wouldn't it? What do we call it? Cirque du Bublé? No, that would be... Cirque du Bublé is when Michael Bublé does all the singing. I love Michael Bublé. That guy has a great voice. All right, man. That is cool. Oh, man. It does kind of look like Mad Max. It's not quite, though. It's really thin, so I can breathe through it pretty good. Okay. Just McLovin, I guess if you're one of those entertainers and the characters on the strip, you just walk around with a Winnie the Pooh hat. and be like, yeah, this is my mask. I used a pair of underwear. It actually works real well. You have two checks on both, so it fits good. Yeah, I've seen that. There's this video of an Asian dude on Facebook where he's like doing it real fast and stylish in 3 seconds. I tried it, but then I was just an idiot walking around with underwear on my head. My wife was like, "What the hell are you doing? You don't know how to dress yourself, you 39-year-old boy child?" And I'm like, "No, that never happened." But I did watch a guy do it on Facebook. What are some of the things about desert living that really get to you besides the heat in August? The lack of green, Jeffrey. It sucks that it ain't green out here. And the lack of water, like running water. You have to drive far away to get it. And don't tell me Lake Mead is water, because it's really not. Running water is like the Colorado River. Lake Mead is just standing water. Can you get into blacklisted casinos with a mask? No, you can't, Tim. They will not allow you to go into a casino with a mask on your head, so you can't get in there with a mask. Cindy, outstanding contribution. Yeah, Zorn. Cindy was our. I've had $100 once before. That was pretty amazing. Shouldn't Vegas have less cases since it's in a drier climate? Doesn't matter what kind of climate you're in, from as far as I heard. Lots of Spain is in a dry climate, and it's not very nice in that area. Your Surgeon General has a short video on how to make a mask with a t-shirt and two rubber bands. There you go, our Surgeon General. Very nice. I thought Wilfred Brimley was our Surgeon General talking about diabetes. No, I'm just kidding. I'm saying jokes that nobody gets, but it makes me happy. John Wick, the other thing is that when you move to a place from where you had 4 seasons to now you don't have 4 seasons, it messes with your head because you're looking forward to the next season, but you get used to it. Uh, Hello, Aloha's here. Steve, walk on the strip with a banana handkerchief to the west. Yeah, so I actually did do that video, but I was wearing a mask, but I had it around here so you could see me talk. I have a double chin because I've gained a bunch of weight being in quarantine. Hanging there, Washington is green. That's why I'm living here now. There you go, Nikki. I visit Las Vegas at Halloween. No mask in casinos or face paint. Sorry, Raiders fans. Yeah, really. Well, that's okay. There used to be a joke that if something falls on the ground and it's green, water it might just grow. Yeah. Long live Wilfred Brimley with his diabetes. Yes. Wilfred Brimley was only like 40 years old when he filmed Cocoon, but he looked so old. He played a senior citizen in that movie. What are the 3 things you need but cannot find in the stores? Dell asks. I'm actually able to find most of the things. We can't find garlic. I can't find fresh cloves of garlic anywhere. I've looked at 3 different stores. It's ridiculous. That's one thing we need. Um, I just can't afford anything right now. That's the funny part. Like, there's lots of things I could use. I could use a new hard drive on my computer for $100, but I don't have that. So it's a complicated tech thing. But here's a way to dumb it down. Not dumb it down, but explain it. You know how this phone's really fast? All the storage is a chip. There's no moving parts. Moving parts on hard drives on computers are slow. Solid state drives are super fast. And I want to get another one of those for my computer for my editing, but it's whatever. Rank the misfortune of Vegas: 9/11, housing recession, mass shooting. This. Oh, mass shooting. So far, I mean, I think until this surpasses the mortality rate of that, then that's got to be the worst, because that was a massive cost of human life. I mean, you can put a number and you can put a monetary number on these casinos being closed, but you can't put a monetary number on 58 people losing their lives. That's priceless. So until 58 people in Las Vegas then are gone, then that's worse. And then when this surpasses that in Las Vegas, not Nevada, because you're immediately going to correct me and say it's like 91, and I'm going to be like, that's for the whole state. So if it's already past that, then this is worst. And then we go, I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't here for 9/11, so I'd have to say housing recession, then 9/11. It could be different. Oh, check Vaughn's for garlic. Was in Las Vegas summer and made the mistake of walking from the Strat to Circus. Yeah, I know. But you know what? There's gas stations near there. You can get some sodas and stuff. Hawaii is having a bad time. Seen some videos. Honolulu is usually busy. One thing I wish I had was a drone. I would kill to have a drone on loan with like a 4K camera right now. So If you guys want to like loan out a drone to me, I'm not asking you to buy me one. That would be stupid. I would love to fly that over the strip right now. I am dying for it, but I don't have a drone to fly, and I could buy a crappy one off of wish.com with like a 15 frame per second camera, and that'd be a waste of money for 25 bucks. I would love to have something professional that I could fly and get some footage, because this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I go out and I film, and I bring like 3 cameras with me. So, anyways, I go out and I film, and I bring like 3 cameras with me. But the one thing I can't get is high up enough to see the entire strip without people. And that's what I would like. Let me type something in. If it is lagging, refresh it. I crashed and I am back. All right. Yeah, so that's what I would love more than anything. I would love a drone that I can fly over the strip so I can see everything. And that would just be fantastic. So I could get some footage and really create something for you guys to see. And so you guys can take a look and go, wow, look at all that. But, you know, I'm not spending $400 on a Mavic Mini when I gotta take care of the fam first. What made you want to start YouTube? Caden says, I don't know. I thought because I had YouTube channels before, but you know, one of them YouTube shut down because I was talking about a supplement that they thought was like a nootropic thing, and they didn't like nootropics. Like, these are natural items that grow in nature, being used for hundreds of years or thousands of years in Indian medicine. I got frustrated with YouTube shutting that content down, so I was like, oh, I'll take another shot on Vegas. Maybe I'll talk about stuff that nobody gets to know, nobody gets to see, or. And then I'm like, well, wait, all these Vegas bloggers, they just make it seem like a party town, or people vilify it. So I'll just talk about whatever, be like, hey, here's both sides, 2 sides to a coin. Which one do you think is the side that you choose? I'm not telling you what your opinion should be. I hit a drone one time, silly thing, flew right into my windshield. Ooh, I'm sorry, Cindy. Yeah, I'll be flying mine up high. Really enjoy videos, bring back fun memories. Remind me to tell you about the time I got removed from the Golden Knight in the 60s. Sounds good, Jeffrey. Yeah, I had a bit of a hiccup, guys. Gas prices average is about $2.20 a gallon. Yeah, 2.19. There you go. I work for an airline. It's illegal to fly a drone over the strip. It's too close to the airport. Yeah, yes, I agree with you. However, who's gonna stop me this one time? Dun dun dun. I know, I know, guys. It's illegal to do a lot of things, but right now there's a lot of things. If you get a drone heavier than 250 grams, you have to register it. I know the Mavic Mini is like 245 grams. It's the perfect drone. Cindy, I'm laughing about the drone. A water balloon hit my windshield once. My father drives a special needs bus in Canada, and he has dash cam footage of this thing flying at him. Nearly killed him. I'm so glad he's safe. It was intense, man. And yeah, wow. Honolulu isn't suffering. They're trying to keep tourists out, quarantines, and forcing arrivals to leave if they don't have a place. That sucks. Is anybody else getting no audio? Can I get an audio check, please? Evan says the Mavic Mini is made in China. There is one drone company that makes drones in America. I don't remember the name of it right now. Everything's made in China right now. Sorry, I know. It sucks, guys. Mm. All right, well, we still have 166 people. Let's see how long it takes to dip it to 150, and then maybe we'll close her down. Good here. Are your kitties doing tonight? Well, I had one cat, Princess, here on camera earlier, and then my stream crashed, and I deleted that stream because it's confusing when I have 2 or more streams up. And then I have Blackjack, and we're trying to put him on a diet because he weighs too much, and I got this harness for him, like a thing we can walk him. Yeah, I know, walking a cat's stupid, right? But he's too fat for it, so now he's on a diet. In your videos, you mentioned that you see drones flying around Vegas. I have seen drones flying around Vegas on the strip. Right now is the time to do it. Right now is the only time to do it. That's it. Because here's the thing, there's nobody watching you. It's not like somebody's going to go, hey, that guy's got a drone. Who's going to say that? The homeless person? I don't think so. The person minding their own damn business that was instructed not to go within 6 feet of you and doing a walk or a run? I don't think so. That's the one time to do it. Explain the deal with 3M, now able to send N95 masks to Canada. I'm not sure about that, Victor, because there was an expose done on one of the news shows about how 3M was. They don't say 3M doesn't sell masks. Oh no 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 no! I don't sell masks. They sell masks. It's kind of like that scene in It's a Wonderful Life where Jimmy Stewart's like, "I don't have your money. It's at Bill's house and Jimmy's house." But no, 3M has distributors, and they were selling masks to foreign countries all over the world. And then the White House mandated that they would institute the Presidential Wartime Manufacturing Act and say you have to sell them to America. Now it's possible they're sending them to Canada because we have had a glut of masks just appear, like we've had ventilators in some states just appear, and some states don't need them as much. Washington State is seeing some good results. So maybe they're sending them to Canada because they're allowed to. I don't imagine they would be doing it if they couldn't get away with it legally. I'm glad to hear that. Matt says he'll have a drone rented for me. Matt, you should just text me before you do that because Matt is a very generous person. There are several things in this room that come from this person. I don't want you to have to be out, so just text me beforehand, my friend, because I want to make sure that um, I don't like spending other people's money like you don't even understand. But thank you, Matt. That's awesome of you. So just text me. We can talk about it, my friend. Bird's eye view of the strip empty would be epic. I know it's crazy, right? It's just nuts. Oh man, you guys are so nice to me. I don't even understand it. I'm not nice to myself. Maybe that's the problem. Discovered your channel a few weeks ago when I was looking for videos of the strip being closed down. Now it's one of my favorite channels. Thank you, Red Pill Gary. You still haven't told me what city and province you live in, Red Pill. Tell me where you live in Canada. That's really cool, man. I'm not saying no to you, man. I just feel bad because you've been so generous. Drones will show up on the radar at the airport. No, they might. Have the pawn shop business increased, aka people needing money? I'm not sure, Dal. The pawn shops are always really busy out here, my friend. When do you think the casinos and clubs will reopen? Clubs might not be for a while. I think casinos sometime in May. I wonder if some corporations are seriously planning to drop Vegas altogether. I'm not sure what you mean by corporations. Thomas Concannon said I had to cancel a trip. Oh, Zorn, my friend, how you doing, man? Thank you, guys. Say thank you to Zorn, please. Thank you, Zorn. Thank you, Zorn. Give a thumbs up for Zorn being awesome today. That's very nice. Thank you so much. A lot of other live streams are just nutty conspiracy nuts. Nice to find one that's sane. Comedic truth, just like how you find lots of comedy channels are crazy nuts. It's nice to find you, and you are the truth. I'm pointing at the wrong side of my phone. My camera's there. Godspeed, Steve, and all here tonight. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, Scott. I appreciate it. They have drone detection sensors on buildings on the strip. I wouldn't be surprised. I have seen them flying on the strip, so yeah, let's just do a little deeper dive investigation before Matt does anything super nice and wastes his money, because now I'm getting super duper paranoid. I'm going to call a guy who knows about this stuff. And I really do have somebody that knows about this stuff, and I don't even know if he's watching anymore. Your humbleness is refreshing. See, Soren, it's funny because I've been told the exact opposite today. I had somebody watching me from the start be like, I'm fed up with you. You're a know it all. You're a narcissistic egomaniac. Even though I did that video today and I said, I don't think I'm anybody special. I'm just talking as though there was a CEO in front of me. Because I do get to see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments, like a lot of comments on my videos, and I see all these comments and they're the same comments over and over again about what the casinos need to do and what's wrong with the casinos and everything like that. I mean, if I what can I tell you? I mean, if a doctor hears the same thing over and over again, he's going to eventually pass it on to the CDC. Hey, we got something going on here, we might have to deal with this, right? So let's see what we got in terms of my videos. I got a lot of comments. I don't know why I get so many comments, but look, 161 comments today, 165 yesterday, 3 days ago, 2 days ago, 3 days, 283, 251, 150, 692 comments on a video. Why? What is it? What am I doing? Nobody can tell me, and I can't figure it out either. So, either it's my drone of Canadian Eskimos, or it's something else. I like watching AEW. Please rate my story. What is AEW? Oh, thank you, Thomas. But if you look at any flight app, there are still thousands of flights from all over the world 24/7. Thomas, that's really interesting. And it's true, there are flight apps, and you can look at tail letters and stuff of like millionaire planes and know where anybody is if you just look up what plane they fly and stuff like that. Johnny, that's a good question about the new Virgin Resort. I have no idea. Um, okay, so there are 65, so I guess it surpassed. Yeah, so there you go. Crash Bandicoot, my favorite marsupial, is here. We're all at home commenting on your videos. I guess so. I don't know. I don't understand it, guys. I don't see the draw, but I'm humbled by all of it. And somebody told me in my thing today, they said, as you get bigger, people are going to like you less. Some of them. I recently celebrated 10 years of not drinking. I'm now into random acts of kindness. Good work, Scott. Good work, man. There's a good book. I'm not telling anybody how to do it. I mean, if AA works for some people, NA works for some people. There's a good book called by Alan Carr called The Easy Way. And the easy way to control alcohol. The trick is it's actually to stop it entirely. It's a great book. It's helped millions of people. Of course, NA helps millions of people. Guys, if you're at home and you're drinking, I want to share something with you guys. Okay, this is very, very, very important. I want you to listen to me. Okay, if you know somebody who's drinking to get through all of this, you need to understand something very important about alcohol. Okay, alcohol is a poison. And I'm not telling you not to drink. I'm not some kind of evangelical for that kind of stuff. Do it if you want to do it. But alcohol is a poison. It breaks down in your body and poisons you, and it puts a tax on your immune system. Okay, so under regular circumstances, you go out, you get drunk, you feel like garbage. It damages your immune system. Right now, do you want to have your immune system damaged? I mean, I want to use this right now just out of force of habit. So if you know anybody who's drinking a whole lot, just know that they're playing a game of Russian roulette with their immune system. And it can go from the level where you catch this horrible virus and you can fight it off, or maybe you have a walking version of it you don't even know, to where maybe it ramps up and you're in the ICU. You have no idea. So I would just say be very careful with that kind of stuff, okay? Just for your own health sakes right now. And the news last night said a lot of people are drinking alcohol while they're at work because they're here during the day and there's no driving home, so people are drinking and doing their jobs at home. Probably not good for productivity. Okay. All right. So Balka says I drank close to 20 beers 2 nights ago, and yesterday I was literally dying. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Soren says I drank from 14 till 40. Man, Scott, I'm so proud of you, man. Good for you. Yoker Lund asks, how often do I drink? Well, I don't drink anymore at all. I don't drink at all anymore. But today, somebody that, like I say, they were watching me from the start. They were like, "You're a narcissistic egomaniac, and the reason you can't handle a drink is because you think you're bigger than God." No, here's why people can't handle drinks. And be honest, they did a study on this. If a person gets drunk and gets belligerent and angry at specific people, it's probably because they have a thing they're not controlling in their life. So they feel like their boss, their spouse, their partner, their business partner, their kids belittle them or something like that. And then when you drink, your inhibitions lower and you feel like you can stand up for yourself and you do it in irrational ways, not completely understanding where your inhibitions lie. And that's why some people can't drink. And you carry this stuff with you from a kid all the way up into adulthood until you exercise all that stuff. That's why cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, works so well because we get to the bottom of why things are happening in our life. I am totally not talking about Vegas anymore. This is ridiculous. What am I doing? I'm going to destroy my channel. This is stupid, right? Yeah, tell me if this is stupid or not. Oh, I'm sorry, Jojo. Oh, man. Wow, this just got to be a big bummer of a channel. Well, guys, I retire. WC Fields, water rusts pipes, so I don't suffer from rust. I don't drink water. Yep, see, Bill had a good motivation. Oh man, Metro reporting a lot of DUIs during this time frame. Yeah, I mean, people drink to cope. But when I was in Canada as a kid, I don't know if they still have it there, but there was this course we had to take in Alberta, Canada, in 11th grade. It was called CALM. It stood for Career and Life Management. And part of that was to scare you a little bit straight about doing stupid stuff like becoming an alcoholic. And the person that was a functioning alcoholic all their life said alcohol is like putting a curtain in front of your face with a nice show inside, or at least it's a fuzzy version of the outside. And the problem is when you wake up, the curtain's gone and everything outside is intensified and magnified. That's what alcohol does. If you use it to escape. Some people use it to have fun, but I would argue that you don't need it to have fun either. That's just me. Good night, Stephen. Okay, good night, Victor. Victor's still working, so give him a thumbs up for having a job that's essential. Thank you for the company, Victor. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I drink once a week. When I drink, I drink. Probably a problem, but we'll see how it goes. All I can tell you guys is that if you live in the United States and you want to get your health checked, you can go to this website called PrivateMD, as in medicaldoctorlabs.com, and you can order any amount of tests, and they always have coupon codes. And the way it works is you order your test, give them your information. It's all straight up and legit. And then what they do is they send you the papers, and after you've paid, very little, very, very little. You go to LabCorp Quest, they have different labs, and then they draw your blood, and then you go home, and then they email you the results. So you can always look at, your liver levels, your kidney levels, all these different levels, and you can do a little self-care. And if something looks out of whack, you go to your doctor and say, hey, doc, I've been drinking for 15 years, and this is what my liver enzymes look like. What do you think about that? And then, you can check all that stuff. You can be smart. You can know stuff. You can be smart. I'm smart. I know things. Who said that? Who said, I'm smart. I know stuff. I know things. What will the casinos do with all of that equipment that they will remove? Possible contagion. I don't know that they're removing a lot of equipment. I think they're just cleaning the heck out of it. Uh, wow. Um, my favorite Vegas YouTuber. You got to be in Hawaii, right? King Poo Kai Nation. I don't know my favorite Vegas YouTuber. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't really. Guys, would you hate me if I told you that I don't watch a lot of Vegas YouTube channels? I don't, because if I do, I'll do something that they do, and then I'll get like people accusing me of plagiarism. Wants me to show the cats. I did have the cats in here earlier, but they're hanging, they're chilling, they're doing their thing, chilling all. They're hanging out around, chilling all cool, just shooting some b-ball upside of the school. That's what the cats are doing. You need to pick me up. You're great. Listen, a couple hundred people showed up. Think about it. Even with the video link crashed, we all rushed to reconnect. Thanks. I'm special. Isn't that special? Thank you, Dell. That's nice of you. Fredo from The Godfather. Evan quoted it. Is it not the Fredo from CNN? Is WebMD? That's a joke. Now people are going to go, I knew it. I knew it. He's a guy. You're going to get all political. Fredo from CNN was funny. That guy got so mad. Cuomo. Not Andrew Cuomo. That's the governor of New York. His brother. I can't remember his name. But they called him Fredo, and he just went ballistic and went over the top and started threatening people, and it was viral. I just thought it was funny that a guy who was getting paid millions of dollars a year to be on TV would blow up like that. Who cares, man? People say dumb things to me all the time. I don't go over the off the cuff, over the handle. Why does Jacob really dislike you, like with a passion? I don't know if he dislikes me with a passion, MM. I don't know. I don't know. He doesn't ever talk about me on his videos, so I don't think he dislikes me with a passion. Saw the after effects of the MGM. Jimmy, it was a tragic thing. Chris Cuomo, there you go. Matt Goss does chat every day on Instagram. Matt Goss is a really good singer, man. I would love to interview people from Las Vegas someday. But I don't know if I'd be a very good interviewer. Plus, I don't have the equipment. But I may have the equipment coming from a VIP that I know. He's sending me some stuff. The rest are Vegas marketing promoters. Zorn says, I missed the first part. Oh, this chat is awesome. The rest are Vegas marketing promoters. Well, guys, I'd like to introduce my brand new sponsor deal with Purell. Oh, wait, you already bought all the Purell? Forget about it. I don't know about that, guys. Listen, Zorn, if I had somebody that said, hey, would you promote my company for this? I would tell you it's paid promotion. I would put the link and make it that, and then I would just do a lot of other good stuff for you guys because it's okay to have paid promotion. I told people to go to my Teespring store because I had coffee mugs. Hey, go buy some stuff, whatever, and that's cool. But, I don't know. The problem with paid promotion, like I said earlier, is that you can't really be yourself in a lot of cases. You have to kind of conform to what other people think about you guys. And if that's the case, then that sucks. Oh man, I said I would quit this when it gets to 150, but it keeps building up to like almost 200. Kissy Cat asked, "Who's Jacob?" Um, I did. I think you do very well. Enjoyed your BlackBerry interview at CES. Yeah, that guy was like, "Oh no, BlackBerry does not make phones." Well, actually, you do, and it's TCL. TCL. You probably saw them. They're the company that makes televisions, one of the largest TV manufacturers in the world, and they stopped making the BlackBerry, but they announced it 2 months after CES. So here I am, scrolling through my feed, and I see that BlackBerry and TCL are no longer a thing, and I'm like, this guy told me that BlackBerry doesn't make phones. But yes, they make phones. You can buy them at a Best Buy store. It's on sale at a Best Buy. But either way, who am I to say what? I'm not here to argue with people. I'm not some kind of hard hitting, hard copy guy. I am watching the Tiger King though. Holy smokes, that's crazy. Imagine moving to Vegas on March 7th like I did. Hey, Baca, were you the guy that was in my chat the other day? You were pretty upset, and I hope you're doing better, man. If you're that guy, because there was a guy that moved to Vegas just recently. I think he had a black person as his avatar too, and he was pretty upset. So if that's you, I hope you're in better spirits, bro. Because I didn't address it, and I felt bad for you. What's your favorite off-strip hotel casino? I like Red Rock. That's a nice place. Do you think the hotel will get rid of the resort fees? Sahara apparently is suspending the resort fees for a while. MM wishes they had a cat. There's adoptions all over. I suggest you get a cat. Cats are beautiful. Get a little baby cat and make it your best friend. And name my dog Joe Exotic. Very cool. Off the cuff remarks make the chat too flashy and self promoting. Some of these other Vegas vloggers. IMO. Well, see, I do the promotion, so I hope you don't hate me, Jimmy, but I tell people that I have a Patreon and you can buy a shirt. But the truth is, I've spent 30 or 40 hours on a video. That's an entire week's worth of work for a lot of people, and I like to do those videos. But on top of that video that I'm editing right now, I'm doing videos every single day that take an hour. So it's like a full-time job, and so it's okay. I was joking about how I was crying myself asleep, but yeah, I'm good. You're back on the East Coast now? I thought you were in Vegas just a few days ago. You're in one of my premieres, man. Well, I hope you're all right. Kevin says Matthew's okay, but he goes everywhere I can't afford. I can't afford anything right now. Great live stream. Last comment from me. Don't get complacent about this. Stay away from crowds for your own sake, for your loved one's sake, for the safety of healthcare workers. Stay home. I do, man, and I wear this when I go out, and I literally have lots of these. I managed to beat up an old lady and take her supply, and she was like nothing, a total pushover. No, I'm just kidding. I took this from the office when I left, when they shut us down, and then I managed to get a giant one about 3 times the size of this at Target a week ago somehow. So I have a lot of that stuff, and we have a bit of a ritual. When we go out, we go into the store, use it. When we leave, use it. Get into the car, get home, open the door, wipe down the doors with the Purell and all that kind of stuff too, and use a mask. I wish I had one, but highly allergic. Oh, hello. How much is gas now, MH? It's about 220 to 225 a gallon right now. How about the trade shows? It will start on 1st of May. We'll have to see what the trade shows do because that's entire industries and associations that require lots of different nuts and bolts and things moving around. So if you're the Consumer Electronics Association, for example, you have to get with 500 different companies. It's kind of nuts. Wet wipes with Purell are just sitting in casino buckets near the money cages. Dang. No, Kissy Cat, a lot of those have been donated, thankfully. So a lot of that stuff has been completely donated to first responders and people that need it. MM said that this makes your immune system worse. No, it makes bugs better, but right now it's the best thing we have to stay alive. But this is eventually bugs, viruses will adapt to this stuff. Oh god, so many words. People on other YouTube videos do Patreon. They sell T-shirts and pins. Don't feel bad. You're doing what needs to be done. You're honest, man. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. Jimmy K live streams are great, Stephen. I kind of like fireside chats. Mayor Tommy Shanks. Yeah, you're not the first person that mentioned my name in Mayor. I think it's hilarious. That's stupid. No one's going to vote for me. Working for the airlines is scary. Sometimes we send out planes with only two people on them. That's weird too. I know there's a reason for that, and I can't figure it out. I'm sure there's a YouTube video that explains why those planes have to fly empty. Something about paying for the routes. Is it routes or routes? Tell me, Canadian versus American. We started wiping down our actual groceries. Yeah, Life in Las Vegas did a video about that. Should you sanitize your groceries? I'm like, I don't know. Do a Vegas video, and then he started doing them, which was cool because he went to the strip at night. It's a good video. You should go watch it. Is the Nevada governor saying anything about extending the stay-at-home order? Nope, not right now. Why do some people think you should work for free? You spend a lot of time and energy in these videos to inform people. I agree. Thank you so much, Jesse, for the voice of reason. Now, get off the internet because we can't have too many voices of reason on the internet. Shame on you. That was a joke. Soap and water is the best. So Arlene mentioned something very important. So here's what I learned from somebody at my job before they closed us down and I became unemployed. And don't even get me started with the unemployment office. Soap and water, hot water and soap. Basically, this motion with hot water and scrubbing basically destroys the outside of the virus itself and it slides down the drain and then you're virus free. If you use this stuff, you're supposed to use it for a good 10 minutes worth of scrubbing and stuff like that. So, guys, can't do the drone. Something about insurance. It's probably for the better. I probably wouldn't have been able to have flown it, according to what all of you guys said about super secret radar zones on all sorts of buildings in Las Vegas. But that's okay. Steve, great job as usual. It's late here and I have to close my eyes. Yeah, I have to go here in 7 minutes, my friends, because I got to go watch some TV with the wife. You should hang us with us for a weekend. We would pay you to document it. We are tons of fun. I don't know what you do, Okerlund, if you're in Las Vegas. Fun in Vegas can be a crazy thing. Sales for your channel are important for sure. Got to pay the bills. Yeah, thank you, Jimmy K. I appreciate it. Spark on the horizon. Steven, do you think it'd be wise for gamblers, specifically slot players, to flock to Vegas as soon as it reopens? I'd imagine they'll be tight as Frank trying to recoup these weeks of lost profits. I don't know. That's a good question. Some people think they'll be looser. Some people think they'll be tighter. Let's call the whole thing off. You say tomato and I say tomato. Watching Trolls. I assume Johnny Yuma means the movie called Trolls. I made a movie about troll dolls because there's no good ideas left for anything. Ooh, then the fish will get the virus. It's passing to animals now. It passed from animals to people back to animals. Problem solved. So they gave it to us. We gave it to them. They'll give it back to us. We'll be okay. I don't know what to tell you. It's crazy. The Gas Buddy app is good. If you're in Canada, it's not as good, but here it's good. See if your subscribers have been a rising stock. Yeah, I don't know why that is, and I don't know why that is. So if I go to Social Blade and I compare myself to other people who are bigger than me, I see that I have gained 3,400 subscribers in the last 30 days. That's stupid. Why? I'm not telling you to unsubscribe, but dear lordy, that's a lot. And then I look at the channel next biggest on top of me, and it's like not even 100. So I don't know what that is all about. I don't know. It's because I'm a real person. Thank you. Appreciate it, my man. Gas Buddy works in Canada. Oh, okay. It used to not work in Canada very well. Bats to humans, back to bats. It's like we're playing a game of viral pong where you go, achoo. The ball flies over and they go, caw. Is that what bats say? And it flies back and we say, achoo. Yeah. All right. All right, guys. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for everything tonight. You guys have been a blast. We got 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left until we say goodbye. And we did it my way. Have a good night, Steve. Enjoyed the time I was here. Stay safe and be well. Thank you, Bill Chin. I believe Bill's on my Patreon. Thank you for supporting me, Bill. I really appreciate it. Pong, your Vegas takes seem more legit than news. Well, that's because I don't get I yeah, no, I have my godson in the Philippines, Christian, who I'm desperately trying to support over there because you think it's bad over here. They can't work. They don't have social systems over there, so we're trying to juggle two things. Now's the time of the video where everybody says, just dump them. Take care of you. I hate it, and if you say that, I swear to you, I'll put you on timeout. I don't want to hear that. So I got my godson and my wife's family over there, and I pledged to him, and he's a super smart kid, man, and I love him to death. But it's like they don't have a social system over there. Like over here, we're gonna get these stimulus checks and unemployment. None of that exists in most third world countries, man. So when am I doing the next live stream? Dell says. Well, what is today? Is it Wednesday? How about we do the next live stream at Friday? Friday? We do the next live stream Friday at 8 o'clock my time. Friday, 8 p.m. my time. Greetings from Southland near Boulder Station. See you at the petrol station Shell. I'm not really near there, but if I ever see you there, I'll be like, is this Mr. Zass 777? Is this Mr. Zass 777? Excuse me, are you Mr. Zass 777? And then there'll be a news report. Local man goes crazy at gas station. Keeps repeating, are you Mr. Zass 777? It'd be kind of funny. Okay, so slip the security guard at the star 20, let you go up the tower. Yeah, right. Coming back, Jeffrey, coming, can't wait to go. That's not the way it works. I know there's other countries. That's not the way it works. I know how that works for support systems in other countries. You're a good person. So yeah, they don't have much, so I'm trying to deal with it. Yeah, local YouTuber stalks gas station attendants. Story at 11. That's my news reporter voice. Local man goes crazy at local gas station. Demands all the hand sanitizer and to find... I can't remember the name because it's really late. Story at 11. I'll check with my secretary. I'll clear. Friday is good. When will Vegas lift its lockdown? Hopefully May 1st. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. I got 2 minutes left. When that clock strikes 10, I am going to get out of here and use the bathroom because, oh my gosh, do I ever have to go to the bathroom. Hey Steve, do you think the casinos will have better hotel deals with this is over? I do think so. I think it's a possibility. I think it'll happen. I'm making it happen. Jackson, Kraken. Do you remember my name? Ricky Tiki Taki? I don't know why I say Ricky Tiki Taki. I think it's from like Beavis and Butthead or something like that. Aloha says 2 Costco workers tested positive. Yes, and also some Smith's employees and stuff like that. Too much good information. I don't know if it's good information, everybody, but you guys are awesome for watching the channel tonight. If it makes you nervous, I will sacrifice some hand sanitizer to the gods, and we'll pour out. You know how they pour out 40? We'll be like we're pouring out our hand sanitizer for our Las Vegas friends who can't be here. I will wait for that gas station story. Sounds like the Olympics all over again. The show Weeds, Tiki Taki. Oh, see, I didn't know that. I never watched Weeds. Okay, you guys are great. It's 10 o'clock. I know this because my phone just turned pink on me. That's my nighttime filter that tells me stop staring at your phone. It's disrupting your melatonin. So, yeah, my glasses are filthy. Okay, guys, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. This video has been brought to you by Purell of Las Vegas. I have no sponsorships. I live and die by the generosity of my subscribers. If you guys want to support the channel, you guys can buy a shirt, or you guys can just like, share, subscribe my videos, or you guys can head over to Patreon. And if you guys sent me a nice super chat, make sure you go to this email here, info@vegas4freenow.com. If you guys want to get early access to that video, when you did that, you guys are more than welcome to do that, and I'll send it to you when I hit it on Patreon. But then we'll do it on the YouTube channel for free for everybody eventually. So just chill, be happy. I'm gonna post it up. It's gonna take me 40 hours to do, but I love y'all. You guys are my friends, and I thank you guys for being here. So I gotta shut the video down. So now's the time on the channel where I say 3, 2, 1, click. Are you guys ready for the 3, 2, 1, click? Type it out with me. 3, 2, 1, click. Do it. 3, 2, 1, click. Oh, come on now. I'm now being a megalomaniac, egomaniac. 3, 2, 1, click. Do it. Say 3, 2, 1, click. Can somebody type it? Come on. Come on. Type. Damn it. No. Type 3, 2, 1, click. I can't leave until somebody does it. Okay, good. 3, 2, 1. You guys are so fun. Okay, guys. Bye.